supports like Rakan follow up? You think it needs more fundamental?
Yeah, you don't have. Rakan kind of wants to be the secondary engage, like follow up on stuff, but you just don't have it there. So yeah, they're gonna go with the Nautilus. Decent into the bot lane matchup, but definitely Ezreal can outplay on the
to lane. Elyoya should feel relatively safe to secure this. Keeping my eyes still on Rolex, and it looks like he is saying we do not want to fight this first dragon, so respect is going to come through. And first dragon will be handed over to Koi.
Welcome. Grubs were the only thing being taken, so it is going to be an objective swap in the end as Poby crashed down. Yeah, small interrupt, but you can't keep him in place there as he just snaps back, and all three Grubs go to Roulette in the meantime.
Okay, so early objective trades. I do think that in the current meta, Grubs do feel much weaker than what we've seen, but remember that Manta has had decent push in this top side of the Rift. It is going to be valuable to him as he continues to put pressure on this Ornn. A decent amount of magic resist has now been built up for Mirwin, of course, but that's not going to stop the Rumble from keeping that push on the top side. Meanwhile, in this middle lane, we can see Alvaro hovering around, ulti.
Okay, snap back, flash clean, Alvaro! Oh my god, this guy. Beautiful!
With the next one spawning in about 1:15. That is likely what we need to keep our eyes is...
Ask and you shall receive, Betty, I think, because we're going to get a fight in the river at the very least. MKOI starting it off. Alvaro gets stretched line in to kick us off, and Paris is stunned up. Call the Forge God going to be layered down onto two. Major keeping in place, or rather kept in place. A searing charge up. Well, Jojo just got the free hit. His ulti shoved the bio.
Trade that Azir, but Poby is still a ways away from that. Blade of the Ruin King is such an important item spike for him, which means that Navi shouldn't really feel strong enough to contest.
Paris caught out, Dredgeline gets the wall. Alvaro still looking for the chase. Super with the ulti, close to getting a kill. Paris survives, but the Dragon does not.
And when we talk about ways in which Navi lost during the regular season, the better of him, and it feels like that this year, while it's been very inconsistent during the regular season, Jojo's someone that's never faltered from his I aim to try and win my lane playstyle.
Which is why it said a lot when Caps was like, actually, I think the other two mid laners I'm most worried about are Poby and Yahoo. And it looks like Jojo took that personal.
Yeah.
To be like, well, what are you doing, Caps? Look at this, because Poby, he's about to go down again.
He's about to show, well, maybe Caps was wrong. The fate is out, but the Dredgeline is not in. Now with the wind becomes lightning, Elyoya, he's going to have to pop the ulti to escape for now, at least for now.
Okay, we're not going to fight Dragon. Instead, we're going to transition Azir to the top side, try and get some of these plates and that tower in the top end of the map. First tower gold onto this Azir, and make sure that we can actually carry from there into a good spot.
Good knock up in the meantime, though. Manta is getting burnt down himself. Call the Forge God is great as well, and Alvaro pops the ulti, but in this 3v3, I think MKOI have it in spades. Elyoya pivots out, and meanwhile, again, Mirwin gets a bellowed breath, but Navi have support. Okay, Poby helped out the players. Navi bring in all five.
The objective, the Herald is dropped.
Yep, I'm going to leave that with the people at home while this Dragon continues to go teleport in. Mirwin needs to make a play, but it's already taken down. Navi get the Drake equalizer down is good, but Manta's already ticking down. Elyoya's just sitting on him and hitting him big. You saw a great knockup, but I see even better engages. Bit of a whiff there from Poby, rather to get on out as Arrow finds right-hand side of the fight, and Jojo got a kill on the back end of it as well. A dreaded return onto Sam D, and Elyoya is cultivating war once again.
My goodness, the front to back from Koi is clean. The 3-man knockup from Mirwin. I think that may have been a 5-man ulti from Super. Like, that Ezra ulti connected onto so many members. Koi lose the Dragon. They do find themselves with a kill, and it looks like they're going to try and get this tower as well. So they feel healthy enough to get it. Super buying up that low health Sam D.
Well, easy turret, easy day for Super. He's also on a bit of a lead now, 700 gold.
This is where we start to see the question marks going towards Navi, though. They got the Dragon, which does help, but one of the big questions around Navi has been, how do they play from a deficit? And at the moment, it's MKOI kind of giving a ring around them.
He's deep for this. Elyoya is going to get the dreaded return, and in relation to a 1v3, no backup. True shot barrage caught out. Bad timing to invade, and MKOI know it.
It gives you haste, it gives you AP, it gives you health, and it gives you mobility.
Okay, well, that's all you needed of Azir. Jojo, show us how. Paris, he's caught out under turret. Emperor's divide and depth charge, trying to get Paris out, but Elyoya's just over the wall. A couple of good.
And if you're not ready for it, you'll end up getting punished. And that right there was a clear example. Paris is between his tier 1 and tier 2 turrets.
Boy, call the Forge God, hang on. I don't know if there's a 1v1, but mate, he's not going to get 1v1, is he? Elyoya is back again. This guy lives rent-free in top, bot, and mid. Every single lane is here. Dreaded return, and mate, where do you think you're going? Flash away, but no, he's dead, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be slowed down. He'll be caught. No! Never ever say die. Never give up. That's the inhibition there.
And you got push on bot side from Mirren who can try and come across, but Navi may just try and bait the Baron area as his third dragon.
Only these two deep wards.
Depth charge, hang on a minute, equalizer there as well, but Alvaro does it again. His 3-man Magnustorm might be a sacrifice, but MKOI couldn't get in. It looked beautiful, but beauty sometimes in the eyes of the beholder. As Poby looks for the further engage, MKOI disengage, and down goes Alvaro, 5 versus 4 for Drake.
Well, that was a very early engage when KOI wasn't really in position, so Navi will take the pick, but KOI is still hovering around. 3 versus 5 right now.
Mirwin doesn't have ulti until now. Dragon's going down 2k. LEC want to steal on the back end, but it's smited down. Call the forward god, but a searing charge! Interrupted for the ulti though. Mirwin can't get the double knockup. His Bellows breath does work, but the lightning in the backline onto Jojo. Relentless ulti, he re-engages Mirwin, running for his life. Well, now the ulti instead from LEC. He's looking for his cultivation of war, but as he fights away, Poby stops him in his track. Jojo finds the back end of the fight. Relentless heals, sent into the sky, not once but twice. Now down he goes. Meanwhile, Super takes on the rest of it. It looks so chunky, but
connecting onto key targets while he keeps at arm's length. He has done so much damage to Samdi. I think every single...
Yeah.
But definitely that would kind of be the nail in the coffin if you could get something like the Elder. Still though, with the advantage they have, they are getting turrets and they can... Well, this is not the quickest Baron take right now, but they can move members over. Rumble will have to TP in, but can they even take the fight at this stage?
5K,
I think it's gone.
4K, dredge lining, or the forward goal, and Alvaro does it again! It's
Oh
a
my God.
bomba in the air! Everybody gets sent up, and MKOI make it so game 1 goes down.
The beauty of a wombo combo never ceases to amaze. 3-man connect with Alvaro, 3-man knockup, just beautifully done from KOI. They get the Baron,
and Alvaro's
found the
going to do
flank.
it again. He only finds one with the Shattering Strike, but does it really matter? It is a big one in Mainta, and it is a big game from MKOI.
Nowhere is safe from MKOI in game number 1. Navi struggle to find their footing, but MKOI, they're just cracking up in the base. They're going to crack a turret on top side. I don't think they'll end the game just yet, but it's firmly in their hands.
I mean, they've come in with a clear game plan. They executed upon it beautifully. And while they did make a mistake in that middle lane, with Alvaro's engage coming out too early, the individual star powers on the other side of the rift looking to try and cross-map. If you can get a little bit more gold, maybe you can finish that Infinity Edge, and then maybe there's a miracle fight that Navi can find.
Yeah, I like what MKOI are doing at the moment, though. They have this Baron buff, use it instead of going for the Dragon. Should be able to crack up the base, but the reset now from Poby. And Navi, do they try and fight to hold the inhibitor?
Well, Mirwin can easily step up and absorb any poke that Navi have to offer. Double inhibitor now down. It's only
there. But yeah, that's going to be another Dragon secured for KOI. With 2 inhibitors secured, I mean, this game is pretty much found ways to punish them.
True. I mean, it's a nice comparison as well, since we have that coaching staff in line. Sam D just dodging away from True Shot Barrage, but top is now next natural wave. As Jojo plays with bot, mid's getting pushed, or rather being pushed by Super just moments ago, with someone on the minimap. Regardless, there's so much pressure in. Navi are looking for a play, but Mirwin just does not take damage. That's a new problem. He's dancing in front of the wave with whatever this drill skin is. This looks so Malfighty, this skin, it's crazy.
This and the Galio skin are very safe.
Yeah, what is it? Is this, what's with the drill? What is this one?
I think it's Mecha something, but
Oh, it's gotta be.
it's looking pretty mega right now.
I see a wall there, and I see Alvaro again! Oh my God! It's like we're at a kid's birthday party. Everyone into the bouncy castle. Everyone in. It's so much fun for everyone except Navi, the one kid left in the middle who can't get out.
MKOI have deflated the Navi bounce house. There's nothing left. The party's over. But they have to see if they can do it one more round.
Have the best engage. We saw a comp very similar to this come through from Heretics, and they contested G2 at almost every dragon. And our biggest criticism of that game was, can you stop contesting?
I mean, 2 big double taps there from Sam D right as the dragon spawn meant that they have to back away in that bottom side. Relech, again, using this Mundo's power really effectively. And he's off to a great start.
Up in a couple of cycles, but he's not going to be able to use it. Relech, as you said, Grub's going to be taken. Now looking for the invade off the back of top prio. This top jungle, I mean, right now making magic happen. Let's see if they can do anything about Mirwin.
Level 11, ult's available now, not quite available for Mainter.
Cleaver into a HP stacker, very nice. Heartsteel 4-3, ulti used by Mirwin just to flash away. Still hit with the Cleaver and the hop, gets a double bounce. LEC hovering over the side as Relech pops the ulti, but still first blood is there. Navi play it cool as a cucumber.
Elyoya was in the area, but to me it looked like the comm had already been, you can't save me, Elyoya, there's no point.
Yeah.
But then Mirwin did all this damage to the Mundo, and then Elyoya was like, oh, wait, actually, I think maybe we could have taken this, but then he was too late. Meanwhile, trading going in favor of Koi in the bottom lane. This Aphelios continuing to get stronger, built himself up a bit of a small lead, but Navi now holding on to a very sizable lead as they secure first tower in the top lane.
They get something back. Crystallize is good, not bad. Poby gets a roost over in prison, another cleaver. Jojo holds on to the egg for now. Navi looking for the chase here, and Super's on the way for the flank. The Crystallize will once again onto Rillet. Magical Journey, he won't be able to take it. And instead, Paris has to flash away with a shutdown. Go to Elyoya. Over the wall, Poby still followed up. Comet Spear there, flash away. Realm Warp, Navi have to go, go, go. And out the back door, they big play for MKOI. Finally gets them on the board, despite gold still being in Navi's favor. We come back to live, and Poby's going to slow onto Elyoya, teleport in, and the fighting begins again. Jojo about to turn into a giant egg as he flashes over the wall. Magical Journey for the follow-up as well. Poby gets the room prison down, but again the wall of Mage's about to go Meganar, but they won't let him. The CC chain from MKOI keeps him in place. Tempered Fate stops and engage, but Elyoya flashes forward as Paris wants the Magical Journey out, but again, they won't let him. MKOI so good at saying no.
A huge polymorph from Alvaro in the middle of that fight onto Mainter denies the setup that Navi were playing for, and MKOI can turn it around.
KOI's response to a lot of these skirmishes is clean and clinical. Navi think that they have caught these KOI players out of position, but it is Navi onto Elyoya earlier if that had actually given them enough time.
Ooh, flying bird, okay. Well, chickens can indeed do it. It's caught out as Paris. That
the gold is dead even, but I really think this ultimately favors KOI.
Yeah.
This mid tower is long for this world.
Fate, Super kites it out. Oh my, I mean, this guy got some dancing slippers on tonight.
The bonus movement speed that Alvaro provides means that Super is a scary man working towards that Infinity Edge second. Once he gets it, I mean, Super is going to be fully online. This Aphelios is becoming scarier and scarier. Elyoya, though, he fancies a bit of a fight.
Cosmic Binding, Mainter has no Mega Narbar, though, and MKOI say, yeah, we'll take the fight with the Lulu as well. Slowed down with the Make It Rain, and Sam D just wants to set up the bullet time, but Cosmic Binding doesn't connect a second time. Mirwin has an angle, the angle of the gods right now. The flash, the pass maker, again, the no button launches. And this Dragon's going to be done before anyone gets on in. Tempered Fate from Paris. Not yet. Dragon goes down. MKOI take it. 2 for 2 yet again in the second game.
Navi need to get out though. Look at topside. That's all they're playing for. They just want to keep MKOI here so they can get Mainter that tower topside. He ends up picking it up. But how long can they delay?
They get the bird, but is it really enough? Elyoya zones out so Relech can't walk in. 5 members of MKOI hold the line. Mainter's going to get side turret push, so teleport coming through, not interrupted. And Navi like, who else can we stop in the meantime?
But look at the bot side as well. This is where Navi now are playing off of multiple different angles of attack.
But you can't play that and then get caught out. Relech gets the bell rung for himself. Magical Journey, Tempered Fate, no, dodged again for the flash. Poby won't let him out as finally the bullet time comes in, but it does nothing. Healed up for the movement speed as MKOI running for their life. A bone skewer to set up and get the slow onto Elyoya. Mainter, though, he's running for his life. He's almost dead. Meanwhile, the Infernum burns him down, but not enough damage yet. If Super was 5-10 more minutes into the game.
So this late game team fighting style game that we knew we were heading towards is nearing its approach.
Done. Okay, it is a Mundo, though. Going to take a little bit wild. Tempered Fate gets Elyoya mid-swing. But Relech is healthy and okay, but that is 2 ultis from Navi right before Dragon spawns.
Exactly, the timing is crucial. Really nice play onto Relech, forcing his ult out and forcing him away from this objective means that Navi cannot contest. But can they contest the Baron?
TP coming in immediately. Poby from the other side of the map. Dragon's been halted for the time being. As Baron starts off, this Na's going to do some good on-hit damage, but MKOI are on the chase.
You still need these ultimates to come back up and available. Keep your eyes on Mainter. He'll have to be the main engage tool.
They're going to run away. Mirwin's TP changes everything at 10k, now 9 as Sandy does a cheeky hit and run.
Can auto either of these fruits.
The pings are coming down.
There.
Does it, as you said, there's the angle. Navi run back and try to give him some room. Mainter's who you should be watching, looking for the Meganar against the wall. He won't find it, he's polymorphed again. Alvaro might have saved the game. Tempered Fate and the ulti from Super. Meganar comes in, but it's too late. Bullet time looks good, but Elyoya is in the way. Poby gets zoned off while the rest of the fight is Super again in the same damn place. Super gets not two, but almost.
Mengta just has been unable to play. How many times now have we seen this man die simply due to polymorph? While they do lose the dragon, KOI will secure
the Alvaro performing like this, because so much of the conversation has shifted into guys like Bucio for best support in the league. Alvaro has been at the forefront of that discussion for such a long period of time, and seeing him put in
team fight in both games now, 4 items on this Aphelios. Scaling, I think, is no longer a question, but just a remark of how MKOI have entered this second game. As a third, him using his ulti, Elyoya is in the right place at the right time every damn time.
I do think that Relech had a fantastic early game. It felt like he was outmaneuvering Elyoya a lot, and he built his own individual lead. Just in the skirmishes, Elyoya just straight up got the better of it.
I think it's also, when I think of Navi performing well, it's Samdi on something that can be a carry. That's not what I look at Misfortune as. This is kind of more pseudo-utility early game, and now you're struggling when you get to the late game.
Tempered Fate super there, but bullet time, there's the anti-synergy we talked about, but Poby tries to bring it back. Alvaro almost dead, and his angle is supreme, setting up for Poby. That's what they need to do with MKOI in a dangerous spot. Again, it's spreading all the damage, but they launch onto Poby. He goes golden, and now Paris taking the damage from Jojo. Poby tries to guide it back. Alvaro flushes away. MKOI on the breach of death, but they like those odds. Mirwin slowing down and taking no damage himself as the Cosmic Binding keeps him in place, and Navi try to strike, but from afar, this bird of prey zoning out as flush away as Mirwin. MKOI think no. As well, Navi are not pushing this too hard and fast. They want to take it nice and slow at 6k. MKOI are like, okay, we're going to take the dragon as Mengta goes into Meganar. That's a big takeaway from Mirwin as Poby on the edge of the fight as well.
Mengta's TP into the opposite side. He wants to get in.
One's going now. Tempered Fate is there. Mengta's going to wait. The bullet time, no one ever comes out.
Polymorph again.
Polymorph once more. Meganar, but doesn't hit a wall. Paris has to flash out. And again, look who's doing the business. Running forward is Poby. And the setup from Samd was good as well. But Jojo, as he gets flashed on, he's doing so much from his own damn wall. MKOI somehow still alive as Alvaro lived through it all. And Relech is dead. Polymorph again. Alvaro, how the hell did he survive that fight?
With Super dying, I thought that the fight was over, but this time it was...
With the perfect guns for Super, Baron's going to go down. Yes, MKOI will move to 3,500, a little bit more than that. But this game is not done yet.
You bypass the polymorph, well then you still have
Super's alone.
And there we go, Poby coming in the realm morph. Again, you just can't hit him as they're just taking a free Poby for the time being. Wild Growth comes through, Poby running it back, but he's dead. Super's played the range, and with Caliburn, he's going to play the rest of the fight. Navi walked in, but they need to call the ambulance the opposite way around. We're looking for Elyoya. Where's this guy? Okay, Elyoya running in, on to Paris. Magical Journey. Paris is out on the back end. Elyoya looking for the chase. Mengta needs a Meganar to contribute to this fight. He runs up, bullet time in the way, but Elyoya puts a shield out. Mengta gets close, Derek's Gage helps out. Mirwin taking on Paris. Samd gets one shot, grabbing him to the ground. Navi, you're not in Kansas anymore. You're not even in Pandora. I don't know where they're going, but down to the lower bracket as MKOI have a date back in their home country. They're going back to Spain.
Systematic destruction as KOI tear Navi apart. That's going to be a clean ace. Jojo has been pushing in topside this whole time. I don't know if they can actually end just yet. This Anivia isn't exactly pushing super fast, but my goodness, KOI, they came to play today. They came to make a statement as they dominate Navi in this series.
What a performance from MKOI. The TP back hit from Jojo. They want to end this right now. It's Poby versus the world.
And the world is going to win. A wall in his way. 5 members of MKOI will stay and Poby down in the dirt. It is MKOI hosting in Barcelona after all. Why would they not be there at their own party as they slap Navi across the face, move into the top 3, and remind us to look dead in the eyes at our upcoming talent.
MKOI